Wolf Gang, we back in this thing, man. Brand new video for y'all. All right. So yesterday I was talking about signs that you're a Sigma male. So I'm gonna continue on with the Sigma theme, and today I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why Sigma males tend to ignore women, and this attracts them at the same time. Right? We all know that sometimes you gotta ignore women, and they'll come your way. Well, Sigma males tend to do that not on purpose, just because of who they are, right? Because sometimes when guys try to ignore women on purpose, women can smell that. They know, oh, he trying to run game. He want me to come close. Women not dumb. They know that. But when you're just naturally you and you just happen to be mysterious and ignore them, that's when they want you. All right. So I'm gonna break it down. Let's hop into it. The first reason why Sigmas tend to ignore women is because they're not needy, right? I preach on this channel all the time. You don't want to be needy. Needy scares a woman off, right? If you chasing a woman, you all up her butt. If you treat her like a celebrity, what? She gonna treat you like a fan. Simple as that. So Sigmas, we don't chase. We don't chase the women, right? Instead, we just kind of be patient because we're picky. We don't just rush to settle in a relationship. We'll wait for that right woman to come around just so we can have that deeper connection. Because for Sigmas, it's more about having a deeper connection than just trying to sleep with every girl possible, right? We ain't really trying to do that, right? Not saying that it's not possible for a Sigma to have a one night stand or a little fling, but usually that's not what we're after. We don't try to do that, all right? So us not being needy, it sends off that message to the woman that, oh, okay, he's secure with himself. Why doesn't he need me like the betas or some of these other guys? Why doesn't he need me? Right? They'll start to think that, and in turn, they'll start coming closer to you. Number two, Sigmas don't compromise time or freedom. We like to spend our time wisely, mainly on our purpose, on our goals. Another thing I'm always preaching: working on your purpose, working on your goals. See, when you got goals to achieve and you grinding, you're naturally going to ignore women because you know that your time is precious. You're not going to compromise your time like that. Especially for a woman where she's high maintenance, she's going to want to spend time with you all the time, this and that. No, a Sigma would rather let a woman go if she's complaining about spending time with him and focus on his mission in life, right? Because again, we always say a woman is just a byproduct of, it's nice to have one, but a woman should just be just a byproduct of you focused on yourself, you being successful, and you doing all the things you want to accomplish. Women gonna come by you just being on your purpose. So that's one thing that Sigmas do. We don't compromise our time or freedom, right? If a girl is always trying to latch on, or if we feel smothered, like, oh, she don't want me doing this, she don't want me doing that, deuces. Simple as that. It's okay. We'll get another woman that better fits what we own. But we won't compromise. You should never compromise your time or freedom. Okay. Number three, Sigmas dislike superficial women. It's a lot of artificial women out here where they got you got the BBLs now, you got the plastic surgeries, you got women that wear all this makeup on their face. Now it's nothing wrong with like a light, some light makeup just to add to the whatever. But for Sigmas, we tend, like I said, we look for a deeper connection. So just because you beautiful on the outside, that don't mean nothing, right? How are you on the inside, right? Is there elegance on the inside? Is there beauty on the inside? Because the beauty on the outside, that's gonna fade away, right? When we old in a rocking chair, that's gonna be gone. But on the inside, are you still beautiful? Can I still trust you to be compassionate, kind, respectful, feminine? That's what Sigmas are after. That internal part of you. Because it's easy to act like you this and that, but what's the real you, right? So number four, We Sigmas don't like women that play games. Simple as that. We don't do that. We ain't got time for that. Again, we on our purpose. We on our goal. Why would we waste time playing games with you when we could spend that time being productive on what we need to accomplish? See, some women would like to play mind games with you, want you to chase a little bit, right? Try to test you to see what you won't do, what you will do. Sigma's just like, forget it. Play the game by yourself. We don't have time. Play the game by yourself, baby. Real talk. Man, it saves us time and energy, and we could put that focus back on the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. And that's your purpose. So if a woman playing games and she don't really like us, or and she want us to try to sell ourselves to her, she want us to try to convince her of our value. Oh no, I'm gonna show you. I got a better way to show you my value. I'm gonna just walk away. That's gonna speak more than if I was just to be like, oh, why you doing this and that? No, just walk away. That's gonna show your true value because it shows again you don't need her. So that's what Sigmas tend to do. Number 5, and the last one for this video, and probably the most important one. This is probably why women tend to gravitate towards Sigmas the most. And it don't even have to be Sigmas, but just women towards this type of guy, right? If you're a man that's not scared to be alone, right? If you're a man that's comfortable in his own company, right? You don't need to have the attention of a woman. You're not seeking validation from a woman. You're perfectly fine with being by yourself. That's a win-win. Every man should actually be there. Every man should get to that level where they're comfortable being alone. Because that way you won't rush into bad relationships. You won't have all these different baby mamas. Yeah. It'll keep you safe health-wise. You ain't got to worry about catching none, or it'll just save you a whole bunch of, trouble. Because, hey, you're okay with being alone. And any man that's okay with being alone, he won't take any disrespect from a woman. He won't take the mind games. He won't, have his freedom or time compromised. He's not going to be needy. This kind of being alone will naturally kind of bring these other 4 points to the forefront. You're naturally going to do the other 4 points that I mentioned if you're okay with being alone. That's why I say this is the most important thing. You have to be a man where it's okay. You'll be patient. When your time come to have a woman, it'll come, right? But you're not just going to try to force something, try to settle for just anything and everything, chasing after anything and everything. No, I'm fine, baby. Fine with being alone. Fine with doing, like I said yesterday, doing that deep introspection, that shadow work. I'm fine with that. Being alone with my thoughts, regulating my emotions to become a better person. I'm fine with that. Going to the gym to work out and make sure my health is on point. I'm fine with that, right? So you got to be okay with being alone. Because if you're not, it's going to be a tough life. If you always need somebody around you, it's going to be a tough life. Because a woman will just up and leave you for no reason. She'll just wake up and be like, you know what? I'm bored, or I don't even really like him like that. And then be up and gone. Then what? You're going to be depressed. You're going to be miserable. Some guys eliminate themselves. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. You came in this world alone, you're going to die alone. So while you're here on earth, learn to be alone, right? Because remember, just because you're alone doesn't mean you have to be lonely. You can still enjoy your own company. I'm going to say that one more time. Just because you're alone doesn't mean you have to be lonely. You can still have fun and do your hobbies and all the things you love to do that makes you happy. All right, I'm in it right there. Those were 5 reasons why Sigmas tend to ignore women and why women find these reasons attractive, okay? If you made it this far, I want you to type ignore, okay? All right, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, appreciate the support. Let's get this in the algorithm to help out my men out there. All right. To the next video, you already know what it is.